All right, we have got ourselves a couple of breaks on tap tonight. One will be Triple Threads Baseball, which is the new release that came out today.
All right, we have got
We'll be opening a 9-box inner case of that. And we also have some jerseys to open, a 5-box case of TriStar Game Day Great Series 2 jerseys. My intention was to do the jerseys first, but we've got somebody who hasn't paid who's got a lot of teams. So we'll see if they finish paying by the time we go through our information. If they have, we'll do jerseys first. If they haven't, we'll do triple threads first and jerseys second. So feedback, I have that automated on eBay. What that means to you is anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get the same in return. And second thing there, of course, far more important, is to say thank you. Always appreciate you being here, bidding, breaking, chatting, and hanging out with me. Here's a look at what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night, we're going to do Phoenix football by the master case. So that'll be 16 boxes in total. It'll be 2 8-box inner cases, which, as you know, when 2 inner cases are put together, they're called a master case in the world of Panini and Topps. On Friday, we have one new release that comes out. It's Prism Football. We will open a full case of that, and we're also going to start at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific on Friday. Saturday, Immaculate Basketball by the full case, 2-box break of Luminaries Baseball, and a half case 5-box break of TriStar Autograph Mini Football helmets. And then Sunday to Sunday, the 27th through the following Sunday, 11/3. I'm not going to do any breaks. Yeah, we're going to hang out with some friends. We've got a bunch of stuff we want to get done, so we're going to take a whole week off. In fact, I probably haven't done that in, oh gosh, I don't know, 3 years or more. But we're going to do it coming up, so there you go. Tonight, here's what you need to know about what we're opening tonight. So the jerseys, of course, are a free shipping break. Anytime you do a free shipping break with me, it's going to be projected to be out the door no later than a week after the fact, which means if you hit tonight, your jersey will be on the way no later than Wednesday, the 30th of October. A lot of times it goes sooner. Sometimes it goes a lot sooner, but it would not go out any later than that. And of course, if you don't hit in that jersey break, consolation card. Typically, I would hang on to your consolation card and send it out with your next package since it is a free shipping break. But if you want it sent sooner, you just hit me up and let me know. In triple threads, that should be on the way to you approximately Friday. If I can get it out to you faster than Friday, I certainly will. If something unexpected comes along, it could always slide a day later. As it stands right now, I'm looking at Friday as most likely. I think everybody will probably pull cards in that since it is a 9-box inner case, but on the on the outside chance that someone doesn't, your consolation card or cards for triple threads would ship out with the rest of the break since it is a paid shipping break. Now, I'm going to let you look at that for one more second. I'm going to go see where we stand in terms of payments for the jerseys. And yeah, as predicted, this guy still hasn't paid. Sitting there with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots in the jersey break. And that represents, quite a sum of money. So we can't break them until that guy decides he's going to pay, or otherwise we will sell out all of his spots, which will take us a good long while, I imagine. So in that spirit, I guess we'll just roll ahead and do a little triple threads baseball first, and then we'll see if Mr. Bidder decides he can manage to pay by then. So this is a 9-box inner case of Topps Triple Threads Baseball. It's break number 1. And it ended tonight, of course, on eBay. Its release date, Wednesday night, the 23rd of October. Team names on the left, winning bidders on the right-hand side. Boston Red Sox gone out on an eBay second chance offer. Another delightful bidder who immediately after winning says, I won't be paying for that spot. I love people like that. They're my favorite, really. They're my second favorite. The people who bid and never pay, yeah, they're my favorite. Second favorite are the ones who bid and then immediately tell you, oh yeah, like I'm not paying for that. It's always fun, isn't it? Okay, so let's get this 9-box inner case of triple threads going. Give me a hot second here. We've got couple of inners here. So somebody type in there in chat. We'll take the majority out of the first 3 responses, whether you want the case on the left or the case on the right hand side. So we'll take majority out of the first 3. So 3 people, would you jump into chat, please, and type in either left or right? If you don't want to, I can use random.org to do it. I just thought this would be quicker. Hi, Donovan. You like triple threads and high staying lever? He says everybody needs a break sometimes. I know, right? It's been a long time since I've taken that long off. All right, Donovan says right and John says right, so doesn't matter what the third person says because 2 out of 3 is going for the right-hand side. So, all right, lucky right-hand side coming at you right there. All right, that puts the pressure on you, doesn't it? Yeah, usually we use random for that, so there's, all the pressure goes to nameless, faceless computer programming. But this time, oh yeah, it's all on Donovan and John. Joe and Stanglover were trying for the left, but yeah, I said the majority out of the first 3, which gave us the right-hand side. All right, our little 9 boxes of triple threads here. One of my favorite releases of the year. It's always such cool product. And, it's pretty high-end, too. Price per box wise, it's reasonably, well, it's actually fairly high-end for Topps. And they just raise it all the time. Every year, as they do with everything. So the first thing we're going to do here is get our mini boxes out. And that'll take us a minute, but I just prefer to do it that way. And each one of the mini boxes should have an autograph in it and a relic in it. So we're looking at, of course, a total of 18 mini boxes, which means we should be finding 18 hits before we are all said and done. But as is the norm with Topps, it takes a while to go through it all. Stang Lover says the electoral co-bidders want the left-hand side. Yeah, sorry, bro. That's why we announced it right up front. First, the majority out of the first 3 responses. So the majority out of the first 3, it was right, left. We could have used random, but it just seemed easier today to not. Faster, more efficient anyway. Because I'm anxious to get into this. It's been sitting here all day. I've been kind of wanting to dig into it myself, to tell you the truth. But I didn't buy any for myself. Sometimes with things, when I get those weird loose box allocations, I'll just open them myself. But I didn't do that with any of this year. Though I may have to go back and pick some up because I do like it. Of course, Prism Football, which comes out on Friday, I'm only going to have the opportunity to break once before taking my little holiday from breaking. But there is a lot of Prism Football that I have coming in. So when we get back to it, we will have loads more Prism to open. Meanwhile, if you're watching and you're the jersey bidder who hasn't paid for your spot yet, please pay for your spot. Please don't make me resell 6 spots because you bid on a bunch of stuff and didn't pay for it. Not that it ever works to say please, but hey, we're going to try it. We'll see. You never know. We might get lucky. All right, let me get some sleeves here out on the table. And then we're going to start taking a look at what we have managed to find here out of our first mini box. Oh, you know what I forgot to do, though? Forgot to change up the focus, didn't I? Haha, the plot thickens. Yeah, as many of you know, maybe all of you know, I don't like using autofocus. I prefer to set it manually, and then that allows us to look at the cards up closer, although it does throw the background out of focus a bit. All right, so first up there for the Mets, you have a Syndergaard base card, and that is a Ryan Sandberg. For the Cubbies, followed by the Cardinals with Ozzie Smith. Next up, we have a future phenom, Jesus Aguilar, with an autograph and relic on there, numbered to 99. So the Brewers with our first autograph hit. Cubbies are out next. And the Cubbies here have our relic with John Lester. That is numbered, I believe it says, to 36. You can see up there on the left. We have a little bit of numbered base in here with Mr. Jose Altuve. For the Astros at 259, and behind it for the Braves, a little John Smoltz. That is to 299. And there's mini box number 1 completed. We may as well just go ahead and pull our, oh, I see a redemption, so we'll grab it at the same time. Redemptions, we always leave face down and flip them over at the very end of the night, find out where they go to the Topps website, check them out, all that jazz. Clemente for the Pirates, that's to 199. And we have another green, that's Bellinger for the Dodgers. The green, of course, are to 259. And here comes some base. There's my man Johnny Bench, a little Christian Yelich. The Red Sox and David Price. Oh, that's a nice looking card. It's numbered to 18 for the Boston Red Sox. And of course our other hit in there is the redemption, which we'll check out at the very end of the break. I may actually, one second, I'm going to just do one more little thing there. I'm still not satisfied that we were looking at them as closely as we could. You know me, I like them to be right up on the camera. That way if there's something strange going on with one, we're more likely to see it. That's the way I look at it anyway. A purple Benintendi. Purples are to 299. There's a nice red Chris Davis. You know what that means? Oh, yeah. We had a 1-1. How about that? For the Oakland A's with a 1/1 Chris Davis. Some base. And the Cubbies. Andre Dawson. Flashback City right there, numbered to 18. Followed by Nate Lowe and the Tampa Bay Rays. I think I need a different, not too many cards that are this thin in triple threads. And it looks like Nate is numbered to 99 for Tampa Bay. All right, our numbered cards. That is to 75, little Ryan Sandberg coming out for the Cubbies. And this one is numbered to 199, Eddie Rosario and the Minnesota Twins. It's the kind of orange color there. Stang Lover said you didn't even say go Rays. I know, it came for you anyway, though, didn't it? All right, Alex Bregman for the Astros. Finally got on track tonight, didn't he? Willie McCovey, Byron Buxton are our base cards. The Twins and Jose Barrios. Ooh, I like that card, too. That's numbered to 9. That's another nice-looking card here in triple threads. My Cincinnati Reds. Eugenio Suarez with a totally boring gray relic, numbered to 27. And they give us just a gray relic. Come on, Topps. Give my Cincinnati Reds some love, right? Let's see, like Mr. Red or somebody on there. Not just gray. Of course, you know me. I'm really greedy when it comes to relics. I don't ever like just the plain one color ones. I mean, does anybody? Don't we all kind of want the flashier ones, or is it just me? I think it's everybody. Blake Snell, numbered to 259. That is, of course, the Tampa Bay Rays. There's another numbered Chris Davis. That one to 299 for the A's. And we have some base coming through with Mr. Piazza, followed by Trevor Story, followed by Robin Yount. The Piazza was a Met, by the way. I don't know if I said that. Of course, obviously, he played for more than one team, but a Met on that card. Future Phenom Rafael Devers. And the good luck continues for the Red Sox. So that is numbered to 35. See, that is your reward for coming in there and picking up that team on second chance. And the person who bid and then immediately emailed to say they weren't going to be paying, well, it's their loss, isn't it? For the Yankees, another gray relic. That's CC Sabathia, numbered to 36 for the Yankees. Oh, I see another redemption. Who have you all been seeing in redemptions? Most of the time, Stang Lover, you, or maybe Donovan, or John, or Joe. Somebody's probably watched other breaks today, right? Trey Mancini to 199, Orioles. Who have you guys been seeing come out for the redemptions? It's to 259, Roberto Alomar, Orioles. And some base. Mr. Verlander, who's on the mound tonight. Syndergaard and Sandberg. And for the Nats, Anthony Rendon. And the Rendon is numbered to 27. No, nobody's got any theories on... Stang Lover says he's only seen one break today, and the redemption he saw was for a Yankee. All right. Yeah, usually, those patterns emerge after I've opened a fair amount of it. You can start looking at it, but in this case, of course, we're not going to get a fair amount of it opened before I take my little holiday from breaking. Numbered to 99, you've got Mr. Bryce Harper out for the Phillies. There's green again to 259. That's Randy Johnson. For the Diamondbacks, I just about knocked the tripod over, but I didn't. I'm so happy I didn't. And Karen Ichiro and Buster Posey are our base. The Ichiro was as a Mariner. I'm sure you saw that on the card, but Rowdy Tellez, because he's in everything. Toronto Blue Jays. And Rowdy is numbered to, looks like 50. Number 5 of 50. Padres, Eric Hosmer. Our relic, another gray relic, numbered to 27. Donovan said there wasn't a redemption in what you saw, but you think it might be Alonso. Stang Lover said the Yankee he thinks that he saw was Gio Urshela and a triple signature. Okay. And Stang Lover says Alonso's autograph is live in this. Oh. All right, then. Well, all righty. So we don't really know who might be on the other side of that then, do we? Cal Ripken, numbered to 50 for the Orioles. Is that our first one to 50? Or was that Bryce Harper also to 50? No, he was to 99. So, yeah, I think that is our first one to 50. And there's Roberto Alomar again. We've seen him already tonight. That one numbered to 199 for the Orioles. Here comes some base. for the Braves and the Mets and the Red Sox. Our hit is 2019 rookie for the Braves, Tukey. Tukey comes out of things a lot too. Numbered to 75. Relic headed to the Indians. You've got Francisco Lindor with, oh, look, a gray relic. How unique. Numbered to 18. Have we pulled any relic? I mean, like a single relic on that particular card design. Obviously, we've pulled multicolor relics in the other designs, but I'm talking about this, vertical design where there's just the one little square relic. Have they all been gray? I feel like they have been. It's disappointing me a little bit. A third redemption. So now we've got we've got a full group in housekeeping right now then, don't we? A green Aaron Judge to 259. The Cubbies with Anthony Rizzo to 299. Some base. Sandy Koufax and the Dodgers. There's Acuna again and a Conforto again for the Mets, of course. And here is Mookie Betts, J.D. Martinez, and Andrew Benintendi. Red Sox keep on trucking there. That triple relic is numbered to 36. Another redemption. Holy smokes. Fourth one now. Usually this product is not quite so redemption heavy. What in the world's going on this year? Trey Mancini to 259 for the Orioles. Little Willie Stargell to 299 for the Pittsburgh Pirates. And here comes some base for the Cubbies and the Dodgers and the Tigers. San Diego Padres, Manny Machado with a nice little relic grouping numbered to 36 for San Diego. All right, Staying Lover, you said it's still 2-2, end of the third. Okay. Yeah, man, Bregman, he came alive there all of a sudden after having really actually not played very well the whole entire playoffs. But he delivered right there in that moment, didn't he? Another redemption. We have 5 up there now. That's just getting stupid. To 199, Jose Abreu and the White Sox. They better be some really good people on the other side. To 259, Chris Bryant and the Cubbies. And some base. Mariners, Mets, Phillies, and here come the Red Sox again. David Price. So the mojo is flowing that way tonight, numbered to 36. All right, there's a little Reggie Jackson love to 299 for the Yankees. And to 99, there's Wade Boggs for the Red Sox. We've got Mets and Phillies and Red Sox for our base. Kansas City Royals and Whit Merrifield is our hit. It's numbered to 9, and that's a pretty cool looking card. I like the relics there in the middle anyway, in particular. And the Cubbies, Jason Hayward. Oh, blue. I'm so pleased. That's numbered to 36. They finally ran out of gray. Yay, a blue one. Another redemption. Holy smokes. Come on, Topps. And they already delayed the release of this product, didn't they? I want to say once or twice. Like, well, I think they should have delayed it a little bit longer because we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 redemptions already. And we're not even through a 9-box inner yet. Number to 50, Chris Bryant, Cubbies. And there's a little Josh Bell to 199 for the Pirates. Base are headed to the Red Sox and the Mets and the Rockies. Houston Astros, Carlos Correa. Numbered to 36. Stangler says blue for the Cubs is in tribute to their season. Yeah, if you're a Cubs fan, you probably do feel that way. I had a, let's say, a less than stellar season. Lower than, what am I trying to say? Did not meet expectations. I can't spit it out. To 199, Joey Votto and the Cincinnati Reds. To 259, Javi Baez, Cubbies. And some base for the Red Sox and the Nationals and the Mariners. Oh, I can't say this guy's name very well. Nick, is it Quifo? I don't know. Anyway, it's for the Rays. I haven't been able to say his name all season. It's numbered to 50, and I won't probably ever be able to say it. So there you go. A relic for the Braves. And it's not gray either. I feel very special. All of a sudden, we've gotten 2 with color. That's numbered to 27. It's Dansby Swanson. Makes me feel a little bit better about things when we get some multicolor stuff going on. Or at least, I mean, not really multicolor. It's still a singular color, but a different singular color. Well, it's a product of redemptions. I think we've established that. That's number 7. Roberto Clemente to 299. Number to 99, there's a little Josh Hader for the Brewers. They better not all be the same person either. That'll put me right over the edge tonight. Red Sox, Yankees, and Orioles. The Dodgers with Mr. Walker Buehler. Numbered to 27. Yeah, I don't know, man. Did we just, like, get the case that has all the redemptions in it? Like, that's... I don't think I've ever opened triple threads and had that many redemptions. And there's another one. Good grief. Okay, that's not good, Topps. Shame on you. The green ones to 259. That was Justin Verlander. Rafael Devers to 299 for the Red Sox. We've got base for the Mariners and the Mets and the Phillies. The Texas Rangers get involved with Nomar Mazara. And we're back to gray. That one's numbered to 18. All right, we have 2 mini boxes left, which means that's the equivalent of 1 master box. So we'll, even though we've got 2 mini boxes left, we're going to go ahead and call it Last Box Mojo right now because, well, yeah, I mean, it would be if we were opening the master boxes one at a time. Donovan says, holy crap, that's a lot of redemptions. You're not kidding. I mean, what are we up to now? 8, 9 up there? I mean, it's just absurd. I'm very, extremely not pleased with that, frankly. Although, Topps will get theirs out faster than, say, Panini does. But nonetheless, there's no need to have that many in there. And right as I say, they're usually faster. Stang Lover says he's been waiting on a Jose Ramirez 2018, clearly authentic, for going on a year. Well, here's the thing. That, of course, is player related. That just means that particular player has not returned their stuff to Panini, their autographs. I mean, to Topps. But unless you have some particular attachment to Jose Ramirez, I personally would have gone ahead and checked the little box on the website that said send me something else. I assume they still have that. To $2.99, Josh Hader and the Brewers. To $75, that's Carlos Correa and the Astros. Our base, that is the Brewers and the White Sox. And Mr. Mark McGwire for the A's. All right, give me a second here. I've got to, well, we'll do it in a minute. We'll do it after we open the other pack. I've got to create a little space down there in a minute to do the jersey break. And this is Dominic Smith, Conforto, and Rosario. Nice looking relics for the Mets. Too bad they didn't put Alonso on there, and that is numbered 2-3. And on a card numbered to 3 for the Mets with really nice looking relics like that, why would you not just put Alonso on there? I don't know the answer, but they should have, I think. Hernandez, Boston Red Sox, who are on fire tonight. Numbered 2, I believe that says 10. Last pack. Yeah, Joe, we flip all the redemptions over right here in a minute at the very end of the break. That's the way I always do it. Because we flip them over one right after the other, and then we go to the manufacturer's website. Yeah, I do it that same way every single time. Just makes it easier than stopping and going, to the website after every one. That, plus I don't like to navigate away from the cards once they're open and out on the table. It's to $2.99 Orioles, Cal Ripken. Once boxes and cases are open and whatnot. You know what I mean. The Big Hurt to $2.99 Frank Thomas. Some base for the Yankees and the Orioles and the Dodgers. The Washington Nationals are having a little Max Scherzer luck here. Ooh, that is nice. Number to 18. You've got the autograph on there too with your ace for the Nationals. So very nice. And the Detroit Tigers have our last live card, numbered to 27 with Castellanos. And the Detroit Tigers, of course, he's not there anymore, but doesn't matter. That's what he was on the card. All right, give me 1 second. I need to get organized a little bit over here. And then we're going to flip those redemptions and, of course, roll on to the Panini website and find out what we need to know about them and all such as that. All right, we'll put Mr. Chris Davis up there too. So, stack of these bad boys. Donovan, the unpaid jersey spots, there's like 6 of them, and it was, I want to say, a little over 200, but individually, I don't remember. But I will pull it up and tell you as soon as we do this little dealio right here. If you can hang tight there for just another 4 or 5 minutes, we'll wrap this up, and then I can tell you for sure. Gleyber Torres, that's a nice one for the Yankees. Base rookie and future Phenoms autographed relic. Next out, Xander. Look at that. As the Red Sox continue to roll on. Triple Threads autographed single jumbo relic. Xander again. Right as I said, I hope they're not all the same person. Well, there he is again, except that one's an emerald parallel, but another one for the Red Sox. Scooter Gennett. You know what? I assume I think he'll be Reds in here because this product's been printed for a while, but we'll check the checklist because, of course, he was traded to the Giants, so there is always the possibility. But he'll probably be Reds, but we'll find out. Well, why stop with 2 Xander Bogaerts when you can have 3? That one is a sapphire parallel. Christian Yelich, very nice. The amethyst parallel for the Brewers. And, why stop with 1 Christian Yelich if you can have 2? And why stop with 2 when you can have 3? Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, kids. So Xander Bogaerts, the Red Sox had already hit a ton of stuff, and now you're going to bring home 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 Xanders. We are, of course, going to go to the Topps website in a minute and verify it. I think we all know Xander Bogaerts is Red Sox. We all know Yelich and Scooter and Gleyber and all that, but we go check it out anyway. It's the way I always do it, so that's how we'll do it tonight. Glaber will be the Yankees. You guys are telling me that you believe I'm right, that Scooter is going to be the Reds, which is what I thought too. This was printed, I think, too late to have reflected his trade to the Giants. But again, we're going to go look it all up. Of course, Yelich ×3 for the Brewers. Crazy as that may be. So let me get us over to the Topps website. We'll do a little verification over there. Let me get us on the right page here first of all. Get myself on the right page and then bring you along with me. Maybe we will. Oh, I'm on there and I forgot to bring you, didn't I? Ay, ay, ay. All right, let's try that again. Now, I got to find our checklist. Where are you, triple threads? Somewhere over around in here. There's tribute. Why don't I see triple threads? Oh, come on, man. Where is this? Where is triple threads? Updates, tribute, tier 1. Oh, you know what? Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I still have. Let me hang on a minute. There it is. I still had it up there from last night and they hadn't added the checklist yet. That was my problem. I knew I'd figure it out. Y'all are like, yeah, it took you long enough. Okay, so let's just scroll on down here. And what are most of these? They're mostly like jumbo relics and things of that nature. Scrolling for a long, long time. Oh, come on now. Here we go. So we ought to be able to start finding some of... Oh, no, that's the autograph relic. Well, no, we should be... No, I guess we're still not there, are we? And it's not a booklet. Oh, come on. I hate days like this. Oh, and this feels like one of those days to me. It seriously does. Autograph single jumbo relic. Thank goodness. All right. So there's Christian Yelich for the Brewers. We knew he would be. That takes care of 3 of them. Then we need to still find Xander and Scooter and Glaber. We know where they go, but we still got to find them. Scooter right there. We can see he is still on there for the Reds, which is kind of what I had expected and what you guys thought as well. So Cincinnati Reds getting the Scooter Jeanette. Now we just need to take a look for Glaber and Xander. There's Xander for the Red Sox. So Glaber must have been a different card set. What was he? Base, rookie, and future phenoms is him. All right. Did we already go past base, rookies, and future phenoms? Does anybody know? This is why I like Topps better. They have the drop-down menu. You can just go right to the section you need to go to. You do not have to scroll through 7,000 miles of stuff. Oh, come on. Okay, did we go past it already? Does anybody know? La 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 la. See, drop down menus. So much easier. Oh, somebody says I already went past it. Okay, so if we already went past it, all right, then I'm going to have to scroll back up, obviously. I mean, we do all know it is Gleyber Torres is the Yankees, but again, I do like to have it on the screen because as sure as I don't, I guarantee you somebody somewhere will argue it. Somebody somewhere will swear that it's absolutely incorrect. There you go. Gleyber Torres, New York Yankees. Yay. You know, like the other night, Stang Lover, you were on for you were on for the memorabilia treasury break the other night, weren't you? Let me figure out what I just did and why took us to a blank screen there. Sorry, hang on. I think you were anyway. And somebody tried to tell me in that break, remember those 16 by 20 photographs we pulled out? And one of them was for Batman? And somebody sent me a message telling me that there was no way that was a 16 by 20 photograph, that was either a movie poster or a lithograph. I'm like, come on, man. Like, have you ever seen a movie poster that doesn't have name or credits or anything else? Have you ever seen a lithograph printed on 16 by 20 glossy photograph paper? I don't know. It was crazy. Okay. Here we go, guys. So the Brewers, Christian Yelich, Brewers, Yelich. The Yankees and Gleyber Torres. The Reds, Scooter Gennett. Red Sox, Xander. All Red Sox. Those were the bunch of redemptions that we pulled tonight. This little bad boy here is a 1 of 1. Chris Davis for the Oakland A's. So I'm kind of loving that. Next up, nice little Max Scherzer for the Nationals. Here are the Red Sox. I believe that was numbered to 10. A nice one for the Mets. Just wish it had Alonso on it. And there's Walker Buehler for the Dodgers. And the Tampa Bay Rays with the guy whose name I butcher every time I make an attempt at it. And the Astros. The Cubbies. That's a nice looking card too. Should be. It's numbered, low numbered for Whit Merrifield and the Royals, numbered to 9. Another one for the Red Sox. And then you have the Padres with Manny Machado. There are more Red Sox. The Indians. The Braves. And the Padres. Yeah, Stang Lover, I agree with you. Stang Lover's just saying, like, gosh, there were so many teams that didn't get hits, and then to have had 2 teams each pull 3 cards for the same player out of one case. I agree with you, man. It's frustrating. That is the Tigers. Here come the Rangers, the Atlanta Braves, the Toronto Blue Jays, another one for the Nationals, the Yankees, the Red Sox, the Cincinnati Reds, the Twins. You know, I always tell you guys, I always think you should go complain on the top social media sites when stuff like that happens, because that's the only way they're ever going to change it, you know? Nate Lowe and the Rays, the Cubbies, and the Red Sox, the Cubbies again, and the Brewers. And the reason I say to do it on social media is, you know how it goes. Like, if you post it or somebody posts it and other people see it, they're going to feel the same way about it that we feel about it, and they're going to pile on. And that's kind of the way stuff gets done these days, right? Somebody says something on social media that's unflattering, and then people pile on, and the next thing you know, the company's like, oh, yeah, maybe I should rethink that. All right, I'm going to let you look at the spreadsheet info here again for a second while I am working on checking to see where we are on payment status for stuff. So if you didn't have an opportunity to hear me go over that information earlier, now's your chance to glance up there and learn more about when you can expect your item to ship and all that kind of jazz. All right, look at that. I got paid while we were doing that. So, hey, it worked out. For once, it worked out. We're now all paid up and we can proceed with the jerseys. I love it when a plan comes together. All right, so you see all your info there. And now let's scroll ourselves back up here. And this is going to be a 5-box case, Game Day Great Series 2. Of course, this also ended tonight on eBay, same night, 23rd of October. And team names on the left, winning bidders on the right. Everybody all paid up, finally good to go. So that makes me happy. Yay. Donovan said there wasn't a white whale or a triple autograph. No, obviously not in that 9-box. So we've got the other half of that master case left to go. And I don't know when I'm going to break it. You probably noticed earlier when I was going through it that I am not doing any breaks past this Saturday until Monday, which will be the 4th, I believe it is, of November. So I'm taking a full 7-day, Sunday to Sunday break, where I'm not going to, or 7, I shouldn't call it a break. We'll call it a vacation. Taking a vacation from breaks for that full 7-day period. So then at some point after we start back, we'll roll through some more triple threads. So obviously we've got the other half of that master case that we've got to go through. Then I think I've got some loose 9-box inners as well rolling around here somewhere. I didn't open everything that came in today, honestly. I just opened what I needed, which was our master case to bring that. What I will do, though, you guys probably will notice that there will be auctions that will go up so that there's just not, so that's not just empty and nothing sitting there, but they're going to be really long spaced out. So in other words, I'll start listing some stuff with 10-day time frames, because I'm also not going to really be listing much or on the computer much for this week, that upcoming week where I'm not breaking. I don't intend to be online very much, if at all. So I'll do a lot of listings in the 10-day format, so you'll be able to see what's going to be breaking, the 4th, 5th, etc., but can't start doing those quite yet, because otherwise they would fall at the wrong time frame. You never know, though. Donovan says there might be a bunch more Xander Bogaerts in the other half. You know what? Sometimes it does work that way. Stang Lover says it'll never work that way. It doesn't often, but sometimes it does. So you never know. So Thurman Thomas, Buffalo Bills, first out. Got your autograph up there at the top. Here, got a TriStar hologram authentication at the bottom. That little TriStar right there is just generic. That's not specific to your item, unlike the hologram sticker, which of course is specific to the item. Stang Lover says going off the grid. Pretty much, yeah. I mean, it has been, as I said, I think it's been maybe as much as 3 years since I have taken off like that for multiple days in a row. And, the family gets irritated with me sometimes. And also, we just want to hang out with some friends. We got stuff to do around the house. And otherwise, it's just, just time to get it done. Take a little break. Ron Jaworski for the Eagles. And there you've got a JSA authentication, and of course your signature there down the middle. But I find, there's your JSA paper authentication too. I find, Stang Lover, that if I don't do it that way, like if I stop and take a chunk out of the day to list things or do other things, I end up being online for several hours. When I mean to maybe be on there for an hour, I'll end up being on there for 3 or 4 or more. And that's what I'm trying to avoid this time. So that's why I'm just going to list them for 10-day stretches way in advance. So there will be some stuff sitting there, but it's just not going to break until I get back, kind of deal. All right, Earl Campbell comes up. And, of course, good old Earl Campbell. Stang Lover's favorite thing is when I say this. Earl Campbell was a Houston Oiler. The Houston Oilers became the Tennessee Oilers and finally became the Tennessee Titans, which is what they are known as today. So all the Oilers stuff goes to the Titans. That always stays with its franchise. There's your signature. There is your TriStar hologram authentication, your generic TriStar, and then, of course, the little info card going in there. All right, so we are Titans, Bills, and Eagles at the moment. 3 in and 2 to go. Stang Lover says I'm out of practice. Somebody's going to get in trouble. Yeah, see, there you go. Stang Lover just about had the little speech down. Michael Gallup and the boys, the Dallas Cowboys. You've got a hologram TriStar authentication. There's your signature in silver, which that might, is that upside down? Hard to tell which way is right side up and which way is upside down. But anyway, there it is. And TriStar generic little paperwork there as well. So now we are Cowboys, Eagles, Bills, and Titans. And we are on the last box of our jersey break. So we're back at Last Box Mojo, but for jerseys this time. Let's see who's waiting for us here. Are you freaking kidding me? Now that's just, I've never seen this happen before in any jerseys, Leaf or TriStar or otherwise. Never have I seen this happen. This is one of those nights, isn't it? It's a freaking second Earl Campbell jersey in the same freaking case. TriStar hologram authentication, and yeah, you know the deal. Headed to the Titans. I mean, I have seen jerseys come out for the same team out of one case, but never in all the cases of TriStar and Leaf jerseys and Gold Rush and all those others that we break, never have I seen the same player, the exact same player, come out twice in the same case. But we did tonight. Clearly a night of duplication. So Earl Campbell and the Titans, number 1. And then, oh yeah, look, what a shock. Earl Campbell and the Titans, the second one. Michael Gallup came out here for the Cowboys. I think that's probably the right way up for the signature, most likely. That's Michael Gallup and the Cowboys. Then it was Ron Jaworski for the Eagles. Get another look at his signature there. And Thurman Thomas got us started for the Buffalo Bills. So we're Titans, Bills, Eagles, Cowboys tonight. Stang Lover says it's a double pleasure, double your fun kind of night. I know. I mean, literally, guys, I really don't think I've ever, in all my time of opening cases and half cases and full cases of jerseys of all different brands, I don't think I have ever seen the same player come out twice out of the same case. That's just, well, that's terrible. In my opinion. Like, I don't like that at all. But if you're the Titans, you like it. If you're everybody else, you're kind of probably like me going, why? Why is it that way? All right, kids, that wraps us up for tonight. Let me put up the spreadsheet information here one more time. If anybody missed it earlier, let's review it very quickly. So, the jerseys, what we just opened, the free shipping break will be on the way to you no later than Wednesday the 30th. Most likely it's going to be sooner, probably a lot sooner. Should not be any later than that. If you got skunked in the jersey break, your consolation card or cards typically will be held to ship with your next package, unless you want it sent sooner. And if you do, hit me up and let me know. In triple threads, that should be on the way approximately Friday. If I can get it out to you sooner than that, I will. And if you got skunked in triple threads, your consolation card or cards will ship with the rest of the break because it is a paid shipping break. Tomorrow night, we're going to do Phoenix football by the master case. So 2 8-box inners, 16-box master. We're going to buzz through that on Thursday night. Friday night's when Prism football comes out. We'll start early, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. Break a full case of that. On Saturday, it will be Immaculate Basketball, Luminaries Baseball, and a half case of Leaf Autograph Mini Football helmets. And then it'll be a break, Sunday to Sunday break from the 27th through November the 3rd. And John says whoever has the Bills and got the Thurman, he is interested in it. If you want to send him an email, and I'm going to read it out because you know what? Chat might not be available if someone's watching on replay who has the Bills. So his email is CINNREDS Jr. at AOL.com. So basically, an abbreviation for Cincinnati, Cincinnati Reds Jr., but CINNREDSJR at AOL.com if you have the Thurman jersey and you want to sell it to John. All right, guys and gals, that is it for me tonight. I will be back at it tomorrow night, so if I don't see you then, hopefully I will see you again sometime soon before I head off on my little week-long vacay from breaking. And, all right, we'll be back at it tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye now.